Hi, and welcome back to my channel. So I'm making a quick stop here at Elizabeth Lake here in the Antelope Valley. I'm on my way to the Antelope Valley Poppy Preserve. My first video on the super bloom in Walker Canyon in Lake Elsinore was so popular relative to my other videos, a number of views, that I figured I'd do another video on another super bloom site. Especially because the Walker Canyon site in Lake Elsinore was recently closed due to the fact that the visitation was way too overwhelming for the Lake Elsinore to handle. So I thought I'd show another place that is actually probably a little bit more well known as far as poppies, but it hasn't been reporting getting overwhelmed. Okay, but I wanted to come over here and make the stop in Lake Elizabeth, this little rural community here, because this lake that you see here behind me is what is called a sag pond. A sag pond are these natural lakes. We don't have that many natural lakes and natural ponds here in Southern California. Because of the different geologic history from other regions. But where we have had some tectonic activity, we have these kind of long, narrow ponds and lakes. This is right along the San Andreas Fault. Okay, so this lake is literally on the San Andreas Fault, and it's one of several of these sag ponds that one can find along the whole trace of the San Andreas Fault that one can see as a fairly flat, very, very straight valley along the length of California. In the future, I'm going to do a kind of Google Earth video showing the route of the San Andreas Fault. But basically, the lateral side-by-side motion that has caused the Pacific plate moving away from the North American plates basically creates these little rifts. It crushes a lot of subsurface rock layers, which allows groundwater to seep up through the layers, but also creates a lot of natural depressions, because although the San Andreas Fault, being a transform plate boundary, moves side by side, in some places it pulls apart a little bit or it compresses a little bit. And so in these places where you have these sag ponds, these are where there has been some pulling apart, as there has been predominantly lateral motion, basically revealing a basin. A basin where groundwater has come up from below through the crushing of bedrock along the plate boundary every time there's a major earthquake, or any small earthquake, and creating this beautiful pond. During dry years, there's not much here, but obviously, again, this has been a wet year, so you can see quite a lot of water there. There is quite a lot of waterfowl. So anyways, this is Elizabeth Lake along the San Andreas Fault, and this is not far from the Antelope Valley Poppy Preserve. And with that, I'm signing off, and I'm going to see you shortly at see some more wildflowers. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.